Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. I hope that you all are having a wonderful morning so far. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Let's make our arms out in front of us into a circle like this. Then we'll raise them up high and back out in front of us. Let's sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Are you ready to move on to the calendar and weather? Here we go. The month is January. You're right. And today is January 19th. So that means that we have to move our chip over from yesterday, which was the 18th, over to the number 19. And the year up at the top is 2021. You're right, friends. So we say that today is January 19th, 2021. Will you count all the days that we've had in the month of January with me? Let's see those counting fingers. And we probably need to warm them up a little bit because we've had quite a few days so far. Are you ready to count? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've had 19 days in the month of January so far. Thanks for counting with me, friends. Now I need to see those 7 fingers for the 7 days of the week. Here we go for our song. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And let's move down here. Do you remember what the date was yesterday? Monday. Yesterday was Monday. So that means that today must be Tuesday. Excellent, friends. Today is Tuesday. So if today is Tuesday, tomorrow must be Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. But for now, let's sing Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday all day long. Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday all day long. And if we move back up here, we have our season. Do you know what the season is? Winter. Excellent, friends. The season is winter. And now, look at that. It's time to sing our weather song. Will you sing with me? Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Look at that. The weather at my house today is the same as it was yesterday. It's a cloudy day, and the temperature is still cold. Is the weather the same at your house today as it was yesterday, or is it different? All right, it's time to move on to the letter of the week. Yesterday, we learned a new letter sound. Do you know what sound this letter makes? Will you say that sound with me? Eh. And what letter is this? This is a lowercase I, and I says eh. I wonder what we'll find in my number and letter box today. Let's open it up. Are you ready for your first clue? This is something that has an exoskeleton or a hard shell on the outside of its body. And this body has 3 parts: the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. This is also another word for a bug. Do you know what it could be? Here it comes. Do you see what I have? This is an insect, specifically a grasshopper. Insect starts with the letter I. Yesterday, we also learned a new number of the week. Do you remember what number this is? You're right, it is the number 7. Can I see 7 fingers? We need 5 fingers, but we need 2 more fingers to make 7. Let's count 7 fingers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number 7. Now inside of my number box, I have 7 pine cones. But I have 2 different types of pine cones today. So I thought that as we count them, I can make 2 different groups depending on the type of pine cone. I'm going to put one pile right here and the other pile right on the other side of my box. 1, 2. This one looks different. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pine cones. If you notice, these pine cones are a little more round, and these ones have a more of an oval shape to them. 7 pine cones. Oh, and that one rolled right off. This week we've been talking about different ways to travel through the sky. Yesterday we learned about airplanes and how they move forwards and then up in the sky. But today I want to talk about something that travels through the air so quickly. In fact, it blasts off. Do you know what form of transportation I'm talking about? You're right, a rocket ship or a spaceship. And where does a rocket ship travel to? Yes, outer space. Now, do you know the name of people who use a spaceship to travel to outer space? They're called astronauts. And what kinds of things do you think that astronauts see in outer space? Oh, definitely moon and the stars. Yes, and planets. Would you like to sing a song all about astronauts with me? First, we need to hold up 10 fingers like this because this song has 10 astronauts. Let me see those 10 fingers. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little astronauts, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little astronauts, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little astronauts, 10 little astronauts flying to the moon. Speaking of the moon, are you ready to see your work tray activity for the day? Will you count down from 5 and blast off with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's blast off to our work tray activity. Today's work is a 2-part activity. As you can see, I'm working with this baking tray today. It has a deeper lip on the side, which will allow me to mix all my ingredients to make the moon rocks. So first, I'm starting with 1 cup of baking soda. I'm going to move my water and food coloring over to the side to give me a little room. Dump the cup of baking soda. Now I need some water, but first I'm going to add a drop of red food coloring and a drop of blue food coloring. I want this to look a little bit muddy, a darker color. There we go, a dark purple. And I'm going to only start with a half of a cup of water. So let's fill this halfway. And I'm just going to add the water to the baking soda. If you have any glitter, now would be the time to add glitter as well. And you can use your hands to mix the dough, or you can use a spoon. I'm going to start off with my hands. Mix it all together. So you're trying to make a dough that's a similar consistency as Play-Doh. So just be aware of what this feels like. You might need to add a little more water. You may need to add a little more baking soda. It's up to you. But you're mixing this together. You want it to be fairly clumpy. And remember, we're making moon rocks. So we're going to want to make balls out of this dough. Let's see if I can form a ball. It's a little bit too much water in there. So let's add some more baking soda. I'm going to give a little sprinkle. There we go. Now I'm able to form balls. So you can just roll them in your hand and set them off to the side. As you make the balls, you can either put them on a separate tray or maybe a plate, or maybe just in the corner of this work tray. But once you've made your moon rocks, you want to set them in a warm, sunny place to dry, and we will get back to them on Thursday. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, little astronauts. Thanks for learning all about spaceships with me today. I'm so excited to complete the second part of our activity in a couple of days. Remember, once you've made your moon rocks and rolled them into little balls, set them in a warm and sunny place to dry, and we'll check them out for part 2 of our work tray activity in a couple of days. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also check me out on OutSchool for live and interactive classes. Before we go, we have one more song left to sing together. Wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.